Santa Marina today. A short day, just 15 kilometers to O Logoso. Just looking at the map. It was quite a long stage. There's a couple of long stages, so I broke them up a bit to make them shorter stages. But we start with a bit of a climb, I think. So let's see how that goes. Oh, it's quite a crisp morning this morning. Good for walking though, just hope the rain holds off. Very little chance of rain according to the forecast. I'm just looking at that hill in front of me and I can see a path going sort of left to right up the top there, up to the saddle. That's probably where we're going. That'll warm me up and probably give us some nice views back over in this direction too. So there's a little bit of a warm-up going over the hill. I think this is the main hill for the day. The track goes up there. What is interesting, a Guardia Civil car went past me 5 minutes ago and it's parked on the top. So I wonder if they're there just to keep an eye on pilgrims, or maybe it's a good spot to have the coffee and donuts. Spanish police are really good, and I've always found them very supportive and protective of pilgrims, keeping an eye out for them. So I think that's probably what they're doing. Just seeing what's happening on the way, making sure everybody's okay. Wow, what a view. See, Guardia Civil guys here at the top. Just looking back. Oh, it's worth the climb, isn't it? Really great. And hopefully we're not going right over the top. Hopefully we're traversing around. Let's have a look at the map. So just behind the Guardia Civil car, I noticed there's a view down onto an alternate route, which is down by this reservoir. Isn't that beautiful? And there was a turn off about a K back for that one. I'm just heading onto the normal route. Just as an aside, seeing those Guardia Civil guys sort of prompted the thought. If you haven't been to Spain before, or you're sort of planning your first Camino, there's actually 3 police forces in Spain. So you'll see different uniforms. There is the Policía Local, which is the local police, and they deal with local stuff, funnily enough. I think in Navarra, as I recall, they're called Policía Foral, and they have distinctive red patches on their uniforms. In other provinces, I think I've seen them with sort of blue shoulder patches. And then you have the Policía Nacional, so they deal with sort of more national matters. I think they do the highway patrols. In Santiago the other day there was a bit of a demonstration, and I noticed the sort of guys with the helmets and the sort of riot police who were lurking in the background. They were all Policía Nacional. And then you have the Guardia Civil, who are, I guess, sort of the top of the tree. They deal with very serious crimes. Again, they're a national body, but you quite often see them out on Camino routes, sort of keeping an eye on things, which is good. So there you go. I've found all 3 levels very helpful. Like, I was going to say like most countries in the world, the police are very helpful here. Maybe in some countries they're not, but here they are extremely helpful. So never sort of be worried about approaching them and asking for help about anything. All right, let's get on with it. A really nice walk today, a bit of a change. So some road walking, but then some lovely tracks over the hills here, beautiful views, lakes, reservoirs probably. Very different, nice. All these birds on the wind, I wonder what they're after. Can't make out what sort of birds they are. Let me zoom in a bit. No, can't make out what they are. Lots of them after something. Well, that was an interesting lesson coming down that hill. Pay attention. I was enjoying the walk so much, and I was coming down fairly quickly and not using my poles like I should to take some of the pounding, and I popped my knee. So it's now bound up very tight. Put some Voltaren on, hopefully it'll be alright. But yeah, just a lapse of concentration coming down the hill, and it's rather painful. So I think there's a bar here that's open. Good time to have a break. Isn't this nice? There's somebody fishing down there. This is coming into, forgive the pronunciation as always, Ponte Olveiroa. Olveiroa. It's a bit of a tongue twister. We're entering a different province, are we? Umbria. Try not to get run over. If there's a cafe here, I'll take a quick break. The knee is holding up. I did succumb and take some painkillers. That's alright on the flat. Let's see how we go.